In this video, I want to bring forward a $1 million strategy to make profit in every full target trading position. This is my own customized strategy which is currently a marvel in YouTube, and I'm gonna give it to you as a gift. One of the most important challenges of traders is that after entering a trade, they cannot determine where to exit the trade with having a considerable amount of profit. But in this video, using MACD indicator, I'll teach you a method that you can always make more profit while exiting the trade. I've discovered this profitable method myself and it's very easy, so watch the video carefully to learn it well. Let's go to the chart, I explain it. Well, in this strategy, in order to enter a trade, we need three conditions. The first condition is that the yellow and white lines must cross each other, meaning that the white line has to cut the yellow line upwards. And the second condition is that the bullish green candlestick should go stand on top of the blue line. And for the last condition, we take confirmation from the MACD indicator. When the momentum of the price gets increasing, histogram bars of MACD become small and its red color turns to green. And whenever the green histogram came on top of MACD's zero line, it shows that market gets increasing. And it's the final confirmation for buying signal. Alright, now all three conditions are prepared for a long trade and I open a long trade here. Now we've reached to the most important part of this strategy, the way of setting target and system of exiting trade with more profit. We are helped by MACD indicator in order to exit the trade with guaranteed profit. Well, after entering buying trade, our first target is the longest histogram bar. I specified the longest MACD histogram with a vertical line. Look at this. It is target 1 of this position. At this spot, you can close 25% of position including profit. Now let's find the exact point of position 2. When price chart got a little correction and rised, I find the longest histogram bar. I put a line on it to be specified. Here is the target 2 of this buying position. But because a small amount has been imported and it's close to target 1, I wait for target 3 because the trend is still increasing. For the target 3, we again find the longest bar of MACD histogram. Here is the exact point of target 3. What do you think about why I only use green histograms of MACD for setting target? It's because price trend is still rising and red histograms of MACD are for buyers to be step-by-step cashed and the correction is low. Look, the market trend is still increasing and support points are still being made higher than the previous one and the price is yet increasing. When do we realize that the increasing trend has finished and it's the last target? Whenever the price is moving downwards and breaks the last support point downwards, it is when we notice that the increasing trend has eventually come to the end and in the last target we close the whole trade with profit. And if the price can't move from this level upwards, probability of moving down is very high. But here the trend is still increasing and we go for higher targets using MACD indicator and we make more profit until the last moment because we're observing higher support points than the previous one. Well, let's see how many targets it'll give us profit. I draw a line here and here is the target 4. The trend is still going up because higher support and resistance points are hit. Well, this point is higher than the previous one, thus the trend is increasing and I determine target 5 using MACD histogram. Here is target 5 and by far we've made remarkable amount of profit. In this case, save 70% profit and keep only 30% margin in trade. Now we're in live market and follow this position until the last target and only 30% of our margin is involved in this trade. Well, here we close this whole position with profit and exit the trade with guaranteed profit. This is the best system of exiting trade with profit invented by myself. If the system was helpful for you, make sure to like the video. Now let's get going to briefly explain this exit system for selling trades. Here, the first condition is met. White line has cut yellow line downwards well, along with candlesticks have turned red, also have closure under the blue line. Therefore, the second confirmation was issued. And for the final confirmation, bars of MACD histogram should go stand under the MACD zero line. Well, we took confirmation to enter from all three indicators. I open a selling position here. Now for setting target, we go get help from exit system of MACD. Here is target 1 but is not the longest MACD histogram bar, so it's not valid. This is the highest bearish MACD histogram bar and our target 1 is here. As you see, resistance points are lower than previous one and goes the same for support points. Therefore, we go find the longest red bar of MACD histogram. It fell right on this candlestick and our target 2 would be at the end of this red candlestick. I draw a horizontal line. Whenever this floor breaks, we go for target 3. Pay attention here, resistance points are closed lower than each other, but support points are at the same level and we wait for the price to break this floor downwards. Here, candlesticks broke this support point downwards. I put a line on the longest bearish MACD histogram. It stands right on this candlestick and the end of this would be target 3 of this position. I again draw a horizontal line here. Pay attention here. This is very important point. Support and resistance points are still lower than previous one, but it's not that low and the slope of this drop is gradually decreasing. When you observed such a behavior from market, exit the trade altogether because the price is likely to go back up. Here you can exit the trade. And there is another way to recognize return of the trend, and that is drawing a trend line until the end of the trend. Whenever candlesticks could powerfully break this trend line upwards and form a ceiling higher than the previous one, as you see, this ceiling is higher than the previous one. If these two conditions were met, the trend most probably returns and the market will get bullish. This is one of the best trading setups, and this exit system from trade with MACD is a new and profitable system. I hope you've learned the important points of this unique strategy. If you haven't, watch the video again with more attention. Let's introduce indicators used in this strategy. Here, in the Indicators tab, search Trend Trader Strategy. Put this indicator on the chart. Set its settings like I do. Set length on 40 and change multiplier to 1. Then go to the Style tab, thicken the trend line a little bit. Now let's go to the second indicator. Again from the Indicators tab, search QQE, put a space, then write MT4. Put this on the chart. We must also change settings of this indicator. From the Inputs tab, set RSI on 30 and change slow factor to 10. And adjust QQE right on the number you see. And from the Style tab, set this color on the yellow. And keep the other one on white, just thicken it a little to look more highlighted. So now it's MACD's turn to add it and change its easy settings. We add MACD on the chart. Pay attention, now I change its settings. From the Inputs tab, keep all numbers unchanged. In this strategy, we only change the Style tab of MACD. Deactivate this tick as well as signal line. These two both gotta be deactivated. In this strategy, we only get help from histograms of MACD. I hope this strategy will be helpful for you. Utilize and test this exit system in your trades. Before utilizing this strategy, make sure to take backtest in the past chart. I promise you'll be amazed at the results of this strategy. Look, here a long signal has been given. All three indicators give confirmation to buy. I open a buying trade. For target 1, I find the highest histogram. There you go, our target one this easy. We specify the exact point of target 2 and continue target 2 until the end of that candlestick. Hope I've been able to teach you this new method. In the next video, I'm preparing a wonderful strategy which is advanced version of this strategy and will be published fully free. So make sure to turn on the channel notification to get right away informed when video has been uploaded, because the next video will be probably available for only a few days, and after that it'll go to membership and will include a fee. Hope you stay healthy and fit. Goodbye.